St. Grimm Productions.
Hello and welcome to another St. Grimm Productions found footage review. I'm Grimm and today I'm reviewing Hell House LLC. The sequel came out exclusively on Shudder yesterday and it can be watched with the 7-day trial. I really want to review the second movie, but I feel weird reviewing it without reviewing the first movie first, so expect a review of the sequel soon. This film starts out as a documentary showing news footage and interviews about the tragedy at the Abaddon Hotel, a common but proven start for a found footage. Around 10 minutes in, they interview the only known survivor of the Hell House group, who gives the documentary crew a bag full of VHS tapes, and we finally jump into the real movie.
What is that?
It's everything. Everything that went on in the house was taped, mostly by Paul and Tony.
The footage is filmed by Paul, a member of the Hell House crew, documenting the setup for their haunted house at the Abaddon Hotel. And what seems like the perfect spot for Hell House turns out to be a little too perfect. Soon the group is haunted by moving props and strange shadows.
What are you looking at? Holy fuck!
My ratings for Hell House LLC are 8 out of 10 skulls for filming. One thing to keep in mind about the filming is that it isn't the typical type of found footage claiming to be unedited. This is a documentary about what happened, and the documentary crew is presenting the footage, so the few times where it goes back and shows a still frame or slowed version, it's not an error in filming, it's edits from the documentary crew. 8 out of 10 skulls for acting. The actors in this movie were pretty impressive. While some parts did feel slightly scripted, nothing stood out too much and the acting mostly felt realistic. 7 out of 10 skulls for story. While the movie itself gave a good reason for filming and told a complete story, the backstory wasn't explained too much, leaving most of it to imagination, which can be good or bad in this genre, and I think in this instance it was good. 9 out of 10 skulls for special effects. Due to the story of this film, the use of high-grade props wasn't even required. However, they did not disappoint. Even though most of the effects are just Halloween props moving, the props themselves are actually pretty scary. 5 out of 10 skulls for jump scares. I don't want to give jump scares too low of a rating and lower the average. However, there aren't many jump scares in this movie. It relies much more heavily on creepiness than jump scares, so it's not fully fair to rate this film on jump scares. 9 out of 10 skulls for creepiness. This movie achieved a creepy atmosphere like a pro. The darkness and closed-in spaces of a haunted house is perfect for a found footage. Props of a haunted house are also perfect. Through the film, you're never sure which props are actual props and which ones are a little more real. Overall, I'm going to exclude jump scares from my rating, giving this film 8 out of 10 skulls. Personally, I found this to be an excellent and fun movie to watch. If you haven't seen it, I highly suggest adding it to your list. I think that's all for this video. If you've seen Hell House LLC but you don't agree with my ratings, leave a comment and tell me why. If you found this review useful or enjoyed watching it, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you'll be alerted of my future reviews and videos. You can also find updates about my videos and upcoming movies on my official Facebook page. I'll leave a link in the description. Be sure to give it a like.
St. Grimm Productions.